it's tough being a featherweight right now. I mean, there are so many guys in this top 15 and surrounding this top 15 with undefeated records, well-versed, well-rounded mixed martial arts games, but there's a logjam near the top. Lerone Murphy is one of the guys that figures to factor prominently in this equation. As the UFC tests have gotten stiffer for this young man, he has passed all of them. Haven't seen much in terms of weaknesses on film. He's an outstanding striker, likes to wrestle though in the octagon, so we'll see which path he chooses tonight as the challenges get harder here at 145 pounds. Lerone out of Miami, Florida, Caceres came to the UFC off The Ultimate Fighter all the way back in 2011 and is still realizing success at the highest level of mixed martial arts. If someone would have told me that Caceres would get to 30 UFC fights, a lot of fight fans would have been dismissive of that as a possibility. Not only has he gotten there, but he's won a lot of them, and against high-level competition, he has worked exceedingly hard on his all-around game, worked very hard on his striking to have that catch up with his grappling, and now Caceres is a bona fide elite featherweight. Another good test in front of him tonight. Both fighters have entered the octagon, and this massive, massive fight is nearly upon us, ready to go from Anaheim at the Honda Center with one of the biggest fights of the year. All right, now let's get to the tail of the tape for this featherweight tilt. We send it inside the octagon. We find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Lerone the Miracle Murphy! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Bruce Lerone Caceres!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
Proudly repping the 305, Miami, Florida, USA. Here is Caceres as we get this round underway. The submissions have started to pile up for this man of late. He has been on the UFC roster dating to 2011, and every time this man has been left for dead or counted out, he has responded to that rallying cry and has another opportunity to do just that here tonight. His opponent still standing.
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. Oh, look at that.
Oh, beautifully placed shot to the leg. Takedown defense holds up. Checks the leg kick. Another blistering combination there, really starting to do a nice job stringing shots together.
And you can see the damage in his opponent's body, his face, his body, his legs. He's beating him up on all the targets. It's not one guy just headhunting. He is finding every opening that is presented to him.
Oh, how about that? He lands a huge kick. Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight.
Oh, nice kick. Nice right hand.
Well, no surprise the striker has come out at his aggressive best here early, really throwing everything with fight-ending intentions.
He's throwing everything to end the fight, and he has to, because the longer this fight goes, his opponent has the advantage. I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Head kick. Oh, right hand gets up to block.
You know, that's a big thing whenever you're blocking high kicks, man. You cannot just take the brunt of that kick on one arm. You have to get that cross arm to try and guide that kick so you don't take all of it.
Murphy's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent. Under a minute now to go in this one. Oh, huge overhand. Just missed with the leg kick. Effective strike there by Caceres. Man, well, you gotta like the way he has started this fight tonight. He has come out huge strikes there. Somehow his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Final seconds of the round. Round 2 is next.
Stop.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. Well, I'm not sure the extent to which he has recovered, but we do see the end of the round. DC, talk us through the replay.
Well, he's a tough guy. He's going to make it to the stool. He's going to survive unless you put him completely out of there. Unfortunately, he's in there with a guy that does have that ability.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, round 2.
Punch over the top.
Murphy gets touched by that kick right to the body there. Nicely done by the opponent.
Beautiful setup to the leg kick.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than...
And now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it. And now he's got hurt fast. Oh, that's big.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You got to go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off and take the shot. He's right for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC.
You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
All right, so we're starting to see some swelling now, DC. We'll see if he can make some adjustments defensively.
He's taking too many of these shots at the top. He's got to move his head right away. He's waiting. He's being reactive. You got to be active in your motions before your opponent sets up their attacks.
Ooh, elbow from the bottom lands. That had some zip on it. Well, he has got to be thrilled with this effort here tonight. There was a lot of pressure on him coming in. He has doled out a lot of damage, landed a lot of strikes, near flawless execution.
Sometimes the hardest thing to do is what's expected. When you're expected to win, sometimes it's hard to live up to that expectation. He lived up to that expectation, and he exceeded it with such a great performance.
Well, working pretty hard, setting up for a finish here. Oh, good technique there. He's got the triangle choke locked in.
He's gonna take off out here.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition. Big ground and pound.
Caceres is trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show. Somehow he gets out.
He had the triangle choke locked in, but he did a good job of staying patient, maintaining his calmness, and found a way out. Great job defensively.
Grounding and pounding away. Nice strikes to the body there by Caceres. Man. Round 3 coming up next. All All right, so there's the horn at the end of the round, and how about the swelling at this point on the fighter's forehead? That is not getting better, ladies and gentlemen. It is only getting worse given all the offense that's coming back. We'll see if they can get the end swell on there and try to keep this fighter in the fight. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Now all in a quick
elbow deep takedown. What a high-impact takedown that was.
Side control now. Oh, man, he's still targeting that cut, and it is getting worse by the minute. Caceres is back in side control here. Multitude of elbows now. And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. Great body kick there. So a big knockdown for him in the previous round. Confidence is high and building here in this next round.
Confidence is key, and he has a ton of it right now.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Caceres gets the double leg takedown. How good was that? Now drops inside.
And now he's attempting to choke.
Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. There's the tap! So the submission is there for Alex Caceres. Well, everybody in this arena still digesting this result. What a win for him tonight, and he gets it done by submission, no less.
He said he was going to get it done by submission. To watch an athlete call his shot is always fun. He should be very proud.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
All right, the official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop in this contest at 1 minute, 52 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by tap out, Alex Bruce Leroy Caceres.
Well, what an incredible result here tonight as you see the winner there celebrating his victory by way of submission, and they put so much stock into finishing this fight. They felt like to really spin his career forward, they needed to not just win but get the finish, and they certainly got it tonight.
They got the finish. He's such a terrific grappler. Every time he is on his back, he looks for submissions over and over again. Eventually, he found one tonight and got the desired result.